Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. 2024 election has been very different to other elections. Somewhere down the line, the edge BJP always had. But somewhere down the line, the Prime Minister also looks very worried. One doesn't know why he is worried. One doesn't know whether he is worried because he may not achieve 400, 400 par. One doesn't know if he is worried because he is doubting whether he would cross 300. One doesn't know whether he is worried that he may not even achieve 300. So, one doesn't know why he is worried. So, the typical thing about this election is, while the Bharatiya Janata Party has got the edge, the members of Bharatiya Janata Party seems to be worried. Now, what I am going to discuss with you is some salient features of this election which makes 2024 elections very different. Let's get right into the show. Media being biased. We've all heard that. We've seen it from 2014. In fact, let me tell you, I was actually watching a very famous news personality, talking about his interview with the Prime Minister tomorrow. It was a promo primarily, and the interview initially is conducted in some lawns, and the anchor was not talking about an interview. The anchor, in our advertising language, was putting up a promo for the Prime Minister and the Bharatiya Janata Party. So the entire exercise didn't look like an interview. It looked like a promo. So that is the first thing. So media has been completely for Bharatiya Janata Party. Completely. So yes, Abhi, there is no hidden factor. No more hidden factor in 2024 elections. See, pehle kya tha? People used to say, "Arey, you are a prostitute." The other guys used to say, "You are a Godi media." The Godi media would say, No, we are not Godi media. We tell the fact. We say the fact as we see it. But then we will not complain for the sake of it. So on and so forth. Ab wo kuch nahi hai. Now there is nothing like that. So if you are not going to praise the Prime Minister, I will quit from your channel and go. Happened. So now it is very, very clear and much above board. Everybody is very clear about the fact that we are going to support the Prime Minister. Good, bad, ugly. We will support the Prime Minister in our media, our channel. That is very clear. So that's one thing which is a salient feature. Now with that salient feature, let me add one more aspect to you. And this aspect I add with a certain amount of, I would like also to confess the fact that I was wrong. And I will tell you what I mean by that. You see, in my opinion, and this is my opinion, so take it as my opinion. You see, in my opinion, research, in advertising we call research, in election language we call it pollsters. In advertising or in research per se, normally a research agency is unbiased. A research agency's objective is to give a direction to the brand that hires him. To give a direction to that brand. Now, the research agencies will normally also come and tell the brand that, listen, brand, you are not going to succeed in this particular market. We don't think you can succeed in this particular market. Or we don't think that this market has a demand for your product. Research agency will tell you without any biasness. And research agencies normally gives you the research, walks out of the office. That's it. That's their role. They do not promote. They do not give ideas as to how to market. All that research agency doesn't give. Their job is to go find out, look into the market and give you the report. And they walk out. Normally, 99% of the time that I have dealt with research agencies, they have been absolutely unbiased. Absolutely unbiased. Now, when I worked with some pollsters in earlier part of my life, doing political campaigns, there too I realized these pollsters were absolutely unbiased. They were very clear. They would come, they would give you their report, their research report or whatever, their poll report, and they would walk out, give their bill, take their money, walk out. End of story. They would not give you marketing ideas, or they would not be part of the marketing ideas as to how to market that particular political party. And all that never happened. They were unbiased. I see that changed. I see that changed because now I see pollsters, strategists, all of them part of a political party's narrative. These people who are supposed to be unbiased, standing outside and giving a view, now they are not standing outside and giving a view. I believe, my view, again, let me reiterate this, my view is pollsters now are part of the big picture of the political party. So, the numbers that the pollster may tell you may be correct, but the way that poll is presented in front of you, the way that number is made to look in front of you is actually endorsing the political party's narrative. That salient feature has changed in 2024. Clearly, blatantly. Number two, you see, this is the first time I have seen politicians, especially Bharatiya Janata Party politicians, says that we are willing to compromise. Let them come. Whoever is coming in, let them come. Are they convicted? They are not convicted. They are open. They are open. They are open to come. Why? Because we want to see Narendra Modi as the Prime Minister. Nirmala Sitharaman said we are open. Anybody can join us. Bharatiya Janata Party is open. Anybody can join us. This is the first time a political party is blatantly telling you that we are willing to compromise to get our Prime Minister in power. This has never happened before in Indian politics. Forget about elections. Point number 3. You see, this is the first time where again democracy is crushed and thrown out in the gutter, because the political party that's doing it kind of has a feeling that, listen, democracy just doesn't matter, because like Pew Research said, which Pew Research did, that I think Indian audience love autocracy, loves authoritative government. So kya democracy? So they won unopposed in Surat, and in Indore, the major competitor ran away. He ran away. He joined the party at the eve of the election. So there is nothing that the political party or a competitor can do now, except for agree and make Bharatiya Janata Party candidate the winner. So the point is, such things in this country has never happened before. Never happened before. So this blatant crushing of democracy is seen for the first time in this election. Fourth is Election Commission of India. Election Commission of India has been criticized many a times. In fact, the concept of Election Commission of India was established in people's mind, a normal people's mind, by this gentleman called T.N. Seshan. Before T.N. Seshan also, people didn't know much about Election Commission. After T.N. Seshan, yes, people knew about Election Commission, but there are a handful of election commissioners who were really diligent and who ensured that Election Commission has a certain role to play in the election. Election Commission has the power to make this democracy vibrant and fair. Handful of election commissioners. Most of them, there has been some issues or the other. But now what we see is more or less blatant, where if one party does it, finger on your lips. If the other party does it, immediately there are corrective actions. My colleague Akanksha has done a show. I'm going to attach that show. So I'm not going to delve into it. I'm going to attach that show. Please do watch our video. So that's as far as Election Commission is concerned. Last but not the least. See, they are playing more important role than the political parties and the political leaders themselves. Because in Bharatiya Janata Party, if you actually look at it and think about what I'm saying. If you actually look at it, in Bharatiya Janata Party, there are only two leaders who are actually going out and campaigning nationally. And that is Mr. Narendra Modi and Mr. Amit Shah. Just two leaders. The rest of the work is actually being done by ED and CBI and IT. They're doing the rest of the work. So, somewhere down the line, a salient feature is also the fact that the use of central agencies in this time, this particular 2024 election has been much more higher than what it was in 2019. Arvind Kejriwal, Kavita, Hemant Soren, Manish Sisodia, Sanjay Singh was behind bars till recently, Satyendra Jain, and so many people either were behind bars or are behind bars. And Arvind Kejriwal has just come out on bail. In fact, one of the things that I want to talk to you about Arvind Kejriwal is a very interesting observation by the court. The court says the appellant, Arvind Kejriwal, is the Chief Minister of Delhi and the leader of one of the national parties. No doubt serious accusations have been made, but he has not been convicted. He does not have any criminal antecedents. He is no threat to the society. This is what they said when they gave him a bail. This is what they said when they gave him a bail. But unfortunately, that same bail was not awarded to Hemant Soren. My point is, it is not that if you are committed a crime, you should not be jailed. My point is, if you have committed a crime, you can wait. You can wait for some time till the election is over, then you dare arrest him. And the bail is contested in a way that it is contested here. But now let me tell you another story. Other story of a man, a son of a BJP leader from Gujarat who snatched the EVM machine from the polling booth. He snatched the EVM machine, beat up a Congress polling agent. In fact, two crimes were booked against him. A, that of bogus voting, and B, of intimidating a Congress polling agent. Two crimes were registered against him. He was arrested on Wednesday, got a bail on Thursday. Again, he was arrested on Thursday for second crime and got a bail again. He is held for safety by the police. He is not yet released. But he got the bail twice. So you snatch just imagine, you snatch an EVM machine, you beat up a Congress polling agent, and you get bail in one day. And a sitting chief minister who is accused, not convicted, accused, they are opposing his bail. They were opposing his bail. Manish Sisodia is still inside. Satyendra Jain is still inside. Hemant Soren is still inside. Kavita is still inside. For a crime they have been accused of, not convicted of. Accused of. I mean, what level of fairness are we talking about here? What kind of fairness is this? Anyway, this is the 5 points that I wanted to make. 5 salient points that I wanted to make, I wanted to bring to your notice. But the irony is, with all this happening around India, the Prime Minister doesn't look comfortable. And I will tell you why I say the Prime Minister doesn't look comfortable. The Prime Minister literally invited Sharad Pawar to come and join him. The Prime Minister has literally invited Sharad Pawar not to join Congress, come and join him. Why? He just said that NCP had 75,000 crores of corruption. And the Prime Minister openly says, like most of his people, that it is okay if you are corrupt, you come and join us. Why is the Prime Minister giving such invites? Is he not confident? Is he not confident about Maharashtra? Especially about Maharashtra? Is he not confident? The point that I am trying to make is, why is it that the Prime Minister and Bharatiya Janata Party doesn't look comfortable? With all of this happening, why are they not looking comfortable? This is the question that I end my editorial with. Think about it. Write your comments below. Give me your comments below. Let me understand what you are thinking. And maybe we will discuss this once again next week. Till I see you next time. Namaskar.
Stay ahead with our cutting edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.